Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.
Hey cousins, welcome back to the crib. Audio MONIE here. Please be sure to smash that like button on your way in and subscribe to the channel if you are new here for the first time. Become a part of this journey as we are on our way to 30K cousins. So as discussed in my previous upload, Joey Bada is officially fed up. Please check out my timestamps for that video that was uploaded last night of his live stream on his current label troubles. It goes into more details than this video is going to, but last night Joey took his Instagram live and somewhat exposed the truth. His new album, It's Lonely at the Top, is done, it's finished, it's mastered, it's ready for release, but Columbia Records, they are refusing to put it out, y'all. No release date, no real rollout, no real answers for Joey's. And the fans, his fans are basically waiting and Joey's ready. So what's the holdup? What's the holdup? Let's talk about it. Joey, let's be real first. Let's be real first. Joey Bada isn't exactly been like flooding the streets with new music over the past few years, right? He's been low-key. He's been focusing on his acting and all of that and raising Canaan. He's basically just, he's living his life. He just got engaged and had or is having his second child. But I think when Joey does drop, it sort of matters to most people. And right now, especially coming off the year that he had, fans are locked in. They're waiting for his next chapter, basically. I mean, and It's Lonely at the Top is supposed to be that moment for him. It's supposed to be a major return for Joey as an MC. But instead of celebrating a comeback, he's basically been just stuck in limbo. Joey, again, hopped on IG Live and made it clear this isn't about drama or distractions. His album is ready and Columbia is basically blocking the release. Now fans are scrambling to figure out why Columbia Records is pulling the brakes, basically. And a lot of people, I've seen this comment several times in my video that I uploaded last night. A lot of people are wondering if this has anything to do with Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music Group, the biggest record label in the world, and if Columbia is just trying to avoid catching any strays. Now, like I said, a bunch of the cousins mentioned this in my comments last night, but I will say this: Columbia is under Sony Music, not Universal Music Group. They have nothing to do with UMG. So there is really no direct connection between Joey's situation and Drake's current legal war over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. And even with that being said, cousins, you are a fool to think that the industry isn't watching closely. Yeah, Columbia isn't necessarily tied to UMG, but it appears to me that labels across the board might be playing scared. They might be putting rappers on pause right now. Why? Because diss tracks are starting to look like legal liabilities. Like we already saw what happened with the Clips. Def Jam literally refused to release the new Clips album. They had the album on hold for over a year due to Pusha T's history with versus Drake and them having Kendrick Lamar on the second song of their album. Def Jam did not want to take that risk because they're associated with UMG. Even if it hurt their own artists, they were willing to suppress Pusha T in the Clips because to them and UMG, Drake was a bigger priority. So, again, could Joey be falling into this same situation given he just went a verbal war with the West Coast and called out Kendrick several times? Like, is this a coincidence? Like, it's important to note that during this time, none of Joey's disses made it to DSPs. And he had a few good songs. None of those songs made it to Spotify or Apple Music, and people were wondering like, what's going on with Joey? Why isn't he pushing these songs? Like I said in my previous video, Crash Dummy. It's a good song. That song should have been being pushed. To me, how this whole situation with Joey is playing out, to me, that's not how a self-proclaimed king of New York moves. And it's being said he can't move like a king because the label thinks he's a peasant. Basically, this is not a good rollout strategy. This seems very lawyer approved, allegedly. Columbia and likely other labels are not trying to get sued just because one of their artists picked up a mic and decided to tussle with other artists. Granted, I don't believe the rap battle was serious. I think they were just sparring, and Joey has expressed his love for the West Coast, etc. But the label isn't trying to hear that. Like, the label literally listened to Kendrick's verse on Chains and Whips and automatically assumed it was a diss to Drake. And I'm not even 100% sure there was even lines towards Drake in that verse. Maybe one or two, but they were subtle. They tried to blame it on the Trump card line, but it just sounded like a cop-out to me. Again, I don't believe Joey's battle with Ray versus Rayvon, Daylight, whoever else that decided to jump in, I don't believe it was serious. Joey has, again, expressed his love for the West Coast, but the label just isn't trying to hear that. And right on cue, people are calling for Jay-Z to get involved. Everybody's asking, where Jay-Z at? Why don't Hov step in and help Joey? Funny to me, the irony in all of this is Jay-Z gets demonized every other day. He get called a capitalist, him and his wife. They sellouts. They are part of the Illuminati, accused of playing both sides, accused of playing dirty behind the scenes and sabotaging others. But when artists are stuck in a bad deal, suddenly he's supposedly, they want him to play savior. Folks demand that Jay-Z get involved. And it's wild because Jay-Z actually does show up. Like, if we run down the list of Jay-Z's history, Lil Wayne, he was going to jail over his taxes, and Jay-Z paid those taxes. Now Lil Wayne is accusing him of keeping the Super Bowl from him. Meek Mill, Jay helped him get out of jail. Jay helped fund his legal team and advocate for his release. He got out of jail. 21 Savage, Jay-Z helped him not get deported. DMX, they had their issues, but when DMX was stuck in a bind, Jay-Z came through with label and legal support. Also paid a big fine that DMX had. Megan Thee Stallion helped her get out of her issues with her former label. Now she's managed by Roc Nation. Lil Uzi Vert also had issues with being stuck on a shelf. Hit Boy just came out the other day, like last week, and talked about how Jay-Z has been advocating for him and giving him opportunities when no one else have been giving him anything, and recently helped him get out of a predatory deal. So yeah, Jay-Z might not tweet, but behind the scenes, he's been that guy. But for some reason, he still gets scrutinized, while the real devils, these labels, are an afterthought. No one's calling out the big JEWs who's causing all the damage, who has these life support policies on these artists. Jay-Z's the bad guy though, but every time someone's in a bind, they want Jay-Z to pick up the phone. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy to me. But also, here's the catch. Joey had a chance to work with Jay-Z and Roc Nation at one point. A couple years ago, Jay offered Joey Badass a management deal, but Joey ended up turning it down because he already had his own management that he was loyal to. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's respectable. But it's just so funny how years later, it's circling back. People are asking Jay to help Joey Badass out. That's just very interesting. And again, they're asking Jay-Z for help, but why nobody talking about 50 Cent? calling for Jay-Z to fix it, but 50 Cent is Joey's actual mentor. And nobody's bringing his name up. Why is that? He's always in the headline for calling out Kanye, calling out Diddy, calling out his baby mama, calling out anybody. But when it comes to real shit in the industry, nobody's calling up 50 Cent. That's crazy to me. Many even feel like he's done more than Jay-Z. But I don't ever see people leaning on him. And I mean, he was the original poster child. The blueprint for turning label drama into some shit. He too went up against his label. He felt like after his sales battle with Kanye West, his label didn't really back him. 50 believed the label was working against him. Maybe Joey needs to call Fifth for some advice. I don't know. But let's get back on topic. All in all, let's break this down. Joey's album is done. The label is apparently sitting on it. Joey says it's not about the beef. He's not stepping on any other artists' release dates. So what else could it be? In my opinion, I feel like it's probably label fear of what's going on the other side of the industry with this Drake lawsuit. Joey has become another casualty of the Drake lawsuit era. The industry is playing defense right now. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Let me know what your opinion. What do you think is really happening here? Should Jay-Z step in? Should Joey call 50? Or are we watching the industry just basically tighten its leash on artists who get involved with beefs, whether they're real or fake, and exchange war of words on wax? Joey's album is Lonely at the Top. Literally, it's the perfect title. Because it definitely can get lonely, especially when your own label is isolating you. So cousins, do me a favor. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And I will catch y'all in my next one. Later.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.